I think we need to talk about advertising a little bit, right? There seems to be a little misconception on our view of it and when you should start doing it and how you should start doing it. We want you to bring a lot of people into your business when you begin your business, the transactional selling model, if you will. And we want you to have advertising and marketing when you're in the relationship side of your business. So we felt today we would talk about marketing and advertising and getting your name out and all of that coming together to eventually, not at the beginning, but eventually, all of a sudden, you walk yourself square into a wall that becomes your brand. And that brand is not, you aren't deciding that brand by looking through websites. You walk into that brand because all of a sudden you're just a magnet for that energy and you don't even have to think about your brand, right? So it starts with when you just get into the business, when you just get into business, how do you start to market yourself with people you know and with people who don't know you so you can start your brand? You can get started like Ali got started. He didn't start off with a billboard and the community center. He started off with his 3-on-3. Well, you go ahead.
That's true. Yeah, yeah. That started out, man. I mean, if you think back 20 years ago, I started out with the 3-on-3 basketball tournament. That's where I started. It cost me $1,000. Dealership pitched in half at the time, and I started out in this 3-on-3 tournament, just advertising, and then I ended up taking like Gatorade and all the stuff to that tournament. I was playing in it too. It wasn't like I was just sponsored. I actually had a team in there, which I'm pretty sure we won. But I'd have to look back. But hey, look, I mean that. Pretty sure we won. Okay, I don't remember ever losing, so I'm pretty confident that we won that tournament. I can't prove
How
any
many
of
how
it.
many dunks did you average a game? By the way,
Oh,
let's go ahead. Let's go
my
this and talk
national
about.
average is probably 3 or 4. I don't know. It's my national. But, I'm gonna pull out. Next time we're on this call, I got to pull out some newspaper clippings of when I played actually, because I was in a newspaper back then. Even I was semi-famous. I was in the newspaper for basketball. But yeah, but that's where I started, right? So that guy that started that 3-on-3 tournament, now owns two. Listen to this amazing success stories. Owns two, not one, two full-blown community centers. I mean, it's called Hype Athletics. He owns one in my city and one in just a couple of cities away. Two full-blown community centers where he does everything, and I still advertise with him. I've been advertising with him for 20 years. So he actually gave me one of the best gifts I've ever gotten to. Because he in his gym he has a bunch of jerseys that are just lined up, and a lot of them are donated jerseys that he gets, but he has a bunch of like all-time great players, and I have a signed Michigan Tom Brady jersey that he had gifted to me. He's like, I know you're a huge Tom Brady fan. He gave it to me. So, but that was pretty cool. That came from him. So, that's the key. That's the relationship for life, right? That's pretty amazing. And, I'm still very good friends with him. And that's what you're doing, right? Over the years, you're just building on that. Start somewhere.